Come on in, y'all. Come on, real deal. Come support a girl now. Because I'm going to bring that quality to y'all, okay? I'm going to bring the quality videos to y'all. Come on in. We got to talk, man. Y'all come in. Y'all come on in, real deal. We got to talk, man. It can't be true. It can't be true. But my mom says these things be true. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my subscribers. Yes. Cause my subscribers are the real deal. Yes, y'all. Oh, honey. Yes. Without y'all, I don't know what I can do. Y'all come on in and smack that like button for the girl, okay? Yeah, yo. Man, y'all, we gotta talk, man. This here. Can't tell me 3 grown men froze just like that, and we don't have people to go out there way up in the mountains and survive. Y'all, come on in. We gotta talk real deal. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please, so you don't have to be afraid. I promise you, I ain't gonna bite you. And y'all reactions, yeah, baby. Y'all reactions matter over here on this channel. Y'all already know that. Y'all come on in, real deal. We gotta talk about this now. Come on now. Oh, we a homeowner claim 3 Kansas City Chiefs fans froze to death. Froze to death, y'all. After the playoff. Come on, man. Something ain't right. And get what the officer, the police said. No foul play. Don't nobody want to work these days. They just want to sit back, go on their back, and relax and party out down till they can't come back. But let me tell you what happened. After police were called, they quickly found. Come on, y'all, listen. Let me turn this off for you. Thank you, DJ. You are so beautiful. One for the DJ. I don't know what I can do with the DJ. Y'all, listen. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it real, right? We gonna keep it real. It ain't about just me. After police were called, they quickly found the bodies of the other 2 men also in the backyard. The homeowner claimed the 3 men froze to death. And investigators ruled out foul play as they declined to make any arrest. Really? Yeah. Y'all go get y'all some hot chocolate. Get whatever you want. I don't even care. This is crazy. Let me pull this house up for y'all. Let me pull the house up, man. Come on, y'all. What? So we just gonna rule everything we do. We just gonna rule it off, right? So what's going on with that? We're gonna rule everything. Okay, these the three. I can't get their face up, and I can't get all three on my own. So you'll see it in the video. Okay, y'all don't believe this. I'm gonna show y'all the little house on the prairie, and you gonna tell me 3 men froze to death. Now what y'all were doing? Hey, That a house, y'all. That's the house right there. I'm gonna give y'all time to get on in. Come on, y'all. I know I got more than 2 people watching me, and 4,000 subscribers. Come on, y'all. Come on. You know, if this with your family, you got a lot of questions to ask, don't you? Y'all come on in, real deal. Come on. Y'all gonna have to help me solve this one. Okay, let me pull this up. 3 Kansas City Chiefs. Now, y'all know it. Kansas City games, they be all out there feeling good, shirts all off, don't have no shirt on, and watching that game. You ain't gonna tell me somebody froze to death. Now, come on now. After watching the playoff, now you go tell somebody else that, but this one grandma you ain't gonna tell that lie to. Okay. All right. 3 Chief fans found dead outside. Outside. Now y'all know they got cell phones, right? Y'all know these babies got cell phones. These grown men got cell phones. Now, come on, come on. Come on. Now, okay, y'all. Oh, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Now, y'all know these families want answers, right? This is News Nation, okay? But look, before I get into News Nation, let me get into my folks meal, okay? Mysteries as 3 Kansas City Chief fans freeze to death in their own friend backyard. For real. 2 days, y'all. Now listen. 2 days. 2 days after playoffs. 2 days after playoff. Usually when the game is over, either they was in a amongst that. Know what it sound like? Let me look at the house. Let me pull the house back up. Let me pull it. Let me ask y'all a question about this house before I go move on. Let me show y'all the house. Before I move on, let me get to the house. Let's get to the house, Lanita. Let me let my real deal see the house one more time. Y'all, I hope that see y'all modern world people. Really, it ain't no modern world people. Y'all that what goes around come back around. That's all it is. It just repeat itself and it just look different, but it's the same. These little houses y'all be calling what y'all be calling them houses? See, I ain't used to that. The houses that people buy and they go stay in and they rent them out and all that. This is house or this they friend house. It ain't saying nothing about that. I don't forget. NRNB. What is it? NBR or RB? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't do that. So if this is where they were, they did like they wasn't even in the house. Okay, but y'all let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Okay. RB, RNP, RB. Okay. Ted, I'm not used to this. Okay, let's get back. Let's get back to our content. Okay. Anyway, y'all, when you talk about Kansas City Chief, you talking about cold, snow, ice, right? And these 3 men, thank you for the person who sent this information. You always send me legit mail, okay? Mysteries of the 3 Kansas City Chief fans freeze to death in their friend's backyard 2 days after playoffs, as various loved ones suggest They may have been poisoned and slammed police for failing to investigate. Now, police is PD. Let me tell you something. You know, 3 men they went in their backyard and died. Come on now, y'all know that family and friends are demanding answers after 3 men was found dead outside of a Kansas City home. Okay, my question is, what they do? Watch the game outside? What happened? So they got cell phones, and y'all mean to tell me that these little ones ain't called their family and told them they stuck outside? Hey, yeah, thank you, baby. Airbnb. I ain't used to this kind of stuff. Thank you, baby. Airbnb. Oh, Lord, Albert. I couldn't get it for nothing in the world. Thank you, baby. Okay. Family and friends are demanding answers, y'all, after 3 men were found dead outside of a Kansas City home. Okay. The men's all in their mid-30s. Come on, y'all. 30s. They didn't say 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s. D3, I'm going to tell you something. Y'all can't tell me three of the young men went outside and they ain't called nobody and they just froze outside. The men, the men, all in their mid-30s, was reportedly gathered to watch a football game at their friend's house. That's what I'm saying. If they were watching the football game at their friend's house, why are they outside? Okay. 2 days later, I know they trying to go home the day after a football game, because y'all know how to play out there. They say, either man, yeah, man, okay, man, I see you later, man. Thank you for letting us stay over here. Y'all know how that is. So 2 days later, the men was found dead in the backyard. You know what? I don't trust them. I don't trust them either. When I first heard Airbnb, I asked my daughter, what is an Airbnb? She said it's just like a house, either your friends or people they rented out their house for you to stay have a party. I said, so that means that you didn't want the party at your house, so you did it at somebody else's house. I don't did that, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm just old school. I'd rather be at my house. I don't know what's going on at these houses and stuff like that. So anyway, y'all, the men's all of them. Anyway, the men's. First of all, I don't think if they was in a relationship, they would have stayed 2 days later. Okay, that's what's trickling me out about this story right here. I had to come in and do this story. Okay, 2 days later, that don't sound right, because one day they would have went home to their wives. They wouldn't want to stay around on stinky leg. They want to go home and live up under their woman. 2 days later, the men were found dead in the backyard of the residence with no apparent signs of foul play. Okay, so come on, officer. You're a man yourself. So you saying that these 3 young men went out there and just sat outside and froze? They need to start suing these police departments. They need to start suing these police departments, because that don't make sense. Police confirmed to News Nation that they are investigating the case as a death investigation, not a homicide. Why? Claiming there are no signs of foul play at this time. Just because you don't see no marks on them, you're going to tell me that 3 grown men with cell phone died in the backyard. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me calm down. Y'all know how little Nita get. Y'all know how little Nita get about humans. Y'all know how I don't care what color they are or what. I'd still say that 3 grown, innocent men didn't go in nobody's backyard and died. Y'all tell me, y'all tell somebody else something, you ain't gonna tell me there ain't no foul play. Just because you don't see no scars on them. But they know 3 young men went out there and killed themselves. Now let's go to the timeline. Let's go to this timeline. I don't know what's going on with the police departments. It's something going on. Ever since we got this battle between Biden and Trump, y'all ain't been working. Ooh, that lemonade good, y'all. Okay, here go the timeline, y'all. Thank you. It's a camera. Some you know these folks got doorbells. I just told my son I want one in my backyard, but I'm gonna get some better. Timeline, y'all. The death of the 3 Kansas City Chiefs. Not one, y'all. We can understand that one person died in the backyard. We understand it. But you said 3? So anyway, y'all, here we go. However, the family and the friends believe circumstances around how these men died don't add up. I'm furious. Everyone is furious. Jennifer Marquez, the mother of one of the victims, said, nobody believed this story. I don't even, mother. None of his friends, none of the family, none of us believe it. And y'all better fight for y'all babies. And my son, I'm fighting for him. Got this story right here. You ain't gonna tell me that no 37-year-old boy went in no backyard and just sit out there and froze. No. Now, the mother said, Marquez's mother said, a 37-year-old son, David, went to a friend's house to watch the Kansas City Chiefs game on January 7th, but never came home. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. You know your children. If you don't know nobody, you know your children. He either y'all gonna like mine, they gonna call me. You gonna call your mamas. Oh yeah, you gonna call your mama. Oh yeah. Y'all better not mess up my yeah, hold on, y'all. Hold on for a minute. Every time I try to show y'all something, it's always something. It's always something. It's always what is this? Every time I try to show y'all, hold on, y'all. Every time I try to show y'all something, I always get pop-ups and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't like this. What is it? Click to continue. See? Man, they be tripping. They don't be wanting me to show y'all and then. Okay, I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for this. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna pull it back. Let me pull it back up. Y'all ain't gonna get rid of me showing it because I got it on my phone. Hold on, y'all. Got it on my phone. Hold on, y'all. Let me get back with my new nation. Y'all know Lil Nita got ways around it. Because y'all know I'm Miss TikTok. Y'all already know I'm Miss TikTok. Hold on, because I can go there too, baby. All right, y'all. Let me go back where I came from. To the timeline. Let me go back down here to the timeline. Okay. Okay, let's go here. Let's get back to the timeline real deal. Let's go back there. Okay. Let me see if y'all with me. Hold on. I gotta take up for these young boys. Here we go. Okay, y'all. Let me make sure my people, let me make sure y'all with me. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me hit this. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. The mother, Miss Marquez, said her said that already. Okay. Okay. Okay, her son was at her friend at his friend's house, and we said that there still had been no word from her son or his friends. Okay, 38-year-old Ricky Johnson or 36-year-old Clayton by the following Tuesday, January the 9th. Man, they missing some days. Oh, I see. Oh my God. The fiance or one of the men then went to the home, knocked on the door, no avail, and then broke into the house. The fiance then reported found one of the bodies and called police. How? How? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Let me back up because they threw me off and they messed me up. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Let me read this again. So Marquez said 37-year-old son David Harrington went to a friend's house to watch the Kansas City Chiefs game on January the 7th, but never came home. You know, he would have came home after the game on the 7th. There still had been no word from Harrington or his friends, 38-year-old Ricky Johnson or 36-year-old Clayton. By that following Tuesday, January the 9th, man, they've been missing 3 days. Why ain't nobody called and checked on them one day? Friends and family said they made several attempts, so they did, to contact the homeowner. So everybody know the homeowner, y'all. Everybody knows the homeowner who hosts the homeowner, y'all, hosts the football gathering. But they could not get a hold of him. What? Did I get a hold of them? Wait a minute, damn. Wait, friends and family say they made several attempts to contact the homeowner who hosts the football gathering, but they could not get a hold of them. So it's more than them. Sure do sound fishy. See, I'm glad this why I club. This my club, and this where I party at right here. 2 arrested with 30 kilos of meth, y'all. Wait a minute, this can't be the same story. 2 arrested with 30 kilos of meth in I get no, that's something else, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm about to freak out. That's not part of it, y'all. That's not part of it. Let me move that out the way. Ignore that, what I just said. So, when the police arrived at the scene Tuesday evening, they discovered 2 additional bodies. The homeowner reportedly told police the men froze to death at temperature drip below freezing in the area. How? It's something about this house. There's something about this house. And like you said, this sounds fishy. The Kansas City Police Department said they are waiting for the medical examiner. Now, why they gonna mess with that? They're gonna mess with that cause of the death for the 3 men before jumping to conclusions. First of all, they're gonna go in there and they about to Houdini, the autopsy and everything. And I'm getting that. Well, I don't even trust the people who they got working for them. Who hey man, we got to make it look like we ain't lying now. So do the autopsy where it can look like they froze together to death. Okay, they ain't freeze to death. But y'all ain't got no heater in that house. Y'all don't invite somebody over to your house and y'all freezing them in that house. They still ain't frozen in that house. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. These boys got cars. You hear me? My queen said her mama would never be the same. I ain't gonna be. I wouldn't be the same. Let me see what they got right here. I'm scared to press that button. They may take us somewhere. Let me look at this, y'all. They hit the button. Is this a button? That's.
Atlantic Tractor is starting 2024 off-road.
That's a commercial, y'all. We'll let the commercial play. But why that commercial playing? Let me get to this. Y'all can't tell me, and I ain't gonna believe it. It's okay. I don't believe stuff like that. Let me finish. Okay. Okay, the homeowner. I'm gonna put it on there. Hold on, y'all.
3 days. Reached out to the person who
All right, y'all. That ain't making sense. That ain't making sense. Let's keep going. This ain't making sense. I still say this ain't making sense, but y'all. But anyway, this what the homeowner said. The homeowner claimed the three men froze to death and investigator ruled out foul play as they declined to make any arrest. So y'all just gonna decline to make any arrest, right? Okay. Now the loved ones they furious about this, so they trying to find out what happened. So it's a huge loss. He's everything. That's what the mom said. I just feel nothing. I feel so sorry for the family because people getting away with killing. Let me see. They wouldn't have stayed if the heat was out. That's right. They would have got in their car and went home. The owner needs to be questioned. You can't tell me this ain't no foul play. So it's a huge loss, the mom said. Everything. He's a brother. He has sisters. That's sad. And brothers. They missing him and they are broken hearted. They would never see their brother again, she said. At the time, no arrest has been made. And again, police emphasize there are no signs. And the police, why are the police so much emphasizing no sign of foul play? Police say the homeowner is cooperating with law enforcement. So y'all gonna believe this man? He said that three men went back there and froze. What were they doing? Fishing? What were they doing? Well, they believe them. So what were they doing in the backyard? Ooh. Let me see what this one right here is saying, y'all. Also, when we living in our days, y'all better pray. Stay prayed up and stop trying to be around your own friend. See, when something happens, it's always your friends sometimes.
on you again because tomorrow in my hometown of Winnipeg, north of North Dakota, the high temperature will be 0.
Zero.
The high. And the overnight low will be -5. And that in Canada, in Winnipeg, is what we call Thursday. It's not a problem for us.
God, zero.
I grew up that way. That's like an average winter day. We bundled up like Kenny from South Park and off we went to school and work, and we knew how to survive it, but we also knew this. It could kill you.
Sure can.
So don't get drunk and pass out in a snowbank because you can literally die. Which brings me to Kansas City. It's a place where I don't usually think that kind of thing can happen, but never say never. Because police there say 3 friends, die-hard Kansas City Chiefs fans, got together at their buddy's house 2 Sundays ago to watch the Chiefs take on the Las Vegas Raiders. And that was the last anyone heard from them. From David Harrington, from Clayton McGeeney, and from Ricky Johnson. For 2 whole days. Friends and family just kept calling and searching for these guys. Until one family member decided, let's go check back at the house where they watched the game. Wouldn't you know it? They found all 3 men dead. Frozen. On the back porch and in the backyard. Weird. I know, but here's where it gets even
Mm.
There is a scene from The Shining in his backyard. They froze to death. So the families of those three men rightfully want more answers, and that is where Malik Jackson comes in. He is a reporter at Kansas City's Fox 4 News, and he's been on top of the story since it broke. Look, I don't know how the police are investigating this case,
Me either.
but I would be really suspect if all the hosts of the party could say was they froze to death and not much more. What am I missing?
Yeah, it's a story that we really don't understand. It really doesn't make sense. And for full transparency, we reached out to KCPD, the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department, and they seem to be bewildered too, because as you were speaking about being from Canada and the temperature being low, it has been cold here over the last few days with this Arctic blast that moved in. But that particular Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, the high temperatures were over 40 degrees. So it is really interesting how they would have frozen death. More importantly, they're at their best friend's house. So if they're at their best friend's
Thank
house
you.
outside, if they get cold, theoretically, you think you could go inside of the home. So there's a lot of questions, Ashley.
And look, we saw the pictures, and it's pretty clear these are not elderly people.
That's what I said.
They're not kids. They're 36,
That's
37
what I said.
years old, prime of their life. The homeowner in this case, has anybody said, like, that he might be a suspect here? Like, is there at least an investigation where something sounds hinky, so we're doing something about it?
So there is an open investigation, and right now police haven't named a suspect or even a person of interest in this case just yet. We do know that the day that Fox 4 was able to break this story, that we were able to make contact with his family, and that's how we figured out that he was telling his family members that his friends froze to death. But over the last weekend, a viewer sent us a tip, and there was a U-Haul outside of the home just this last weekend. So it begs the question,
What?
where is he? And the only person that can answer that.
Wait a minute. U-Haul. What? Y'all stop. Y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something, young folks. Y'all trust people too. Y'all ain't got no friends. You know what? I really noticed y'all. Y'all know what I really noticed, real deal. That what goes around is coming back around. Everything your mama say or your family said. Stop trusting your friends. These ain't your friends. Your family is your friends. They supposed to be. But y'all, at least y'all, this modern generation, y'all doing the old stuff that used to happen. Y'all bringing what went used to happen come back to light. Y'all bringing everything back. This is old stuff. They tell y'all to stop trusting people. Y'all just think S don't stinks. Jesus. And then this is what the family got to do. They got to call the news people. They got to talk to the news folks and everything.
Right now. But wow. Since she's in that state right now, and speaking of state, she lives out of state. So she's in Arkansas. I actually spoke with her again on the phone today. She's making her way up to Kansas City, but this was her oldest child. He wasn't even supposed to be born, so she calls him her miracle baby, and now he dies in this weird manner, and she wants answers. We spoke exclusively, with her last week, and here's what she told us. Take a listen.
Everybody's furious. Nobody believes this story. None of his friends, none of the families, none of us believe it. Only the police. Only the police are saying that there's no foul play. Only the police who contacted me today.
Okay, we heard it. Man, my thing is this, y'all. Real deal. Let me do this. Let me show these young men.
Are saying that
Let me show you these young men right quick.
He is a reporter at Kansas City's Fox 4 News, and he's been on top of the story since it broke.
Okay.
I don't know how the
All right. Okay. My thing is this. Let me show the young men again. How in the hell the police can believe something that don't even sound right like this? How? Why they know the dude? I don't care if he is being cooperative with them. I need to calm down because I get angry when something stupid like this happens. When they acting like some grown people, men's gonna go out there and kill themselves. They been outside for 3 days. So what y'all do? What y'all doing at that game? So y'all be careful out there. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Just be careful out here. Just be careful, honey. Let me put it on these boys right here, y'all. Let me put on these boys. Let me put them. I try to put all three of them up him. I tried it. I have to be calm. They had to be locked out. Thank you, intentionally. They had to. That's why I asked Barry. I'm about to find out. I asked the same thing to myself. I said, well, did the Chief win? Because they lost, somebody owed somebody some money. Let me see. Let me see. Did the Kansas City Chief win? Somebody owed somebody some money. And it's sad that this had to happen. I was saying the same thing you were saying. Let me see. Can't see the Chiefs fine. Now I'm trying to see that they win. Oh, hold on. Okay, the Chief rolled the dice and goes for on and the stars a quarterback scramble for a gain of 28 yards to keep drive. Okay, here you go. Patrick Mahomes leads Chief to 2067. Playoff win. They won. They won. Wait a minute. Wait. Patrick Mahomes leads the Chief 2067. She get to live with another. They won. They won their game. Wow. This is crazy. So if they won, well, if that's their friend and they it probably was a bet. It probably was a bet, y'all. Well, I'll be a Marcus at his uncle. I'm trying to find it. Okay, so anyway, y'all, it's an ongoing investigation. Okay, so what they waiting on now? Let me pull up these guys. Let me pull up these young men, cause they didn't deserve this. Hold on, y'all. They won. Man, these folks went crazy over that game. Hold on for a minute, y'all. What in the world going on? Hold on, y'all. They won. They won their game. Okay, let's see this, y'all. Let me pull it. I'm trying to pull three guys up. They won their game. The Chief won the game. The boys froze to death outside. They just stood out there in the backyard and froze to death, y'all. That's what happened. They just stood out there and froze for 3 days. That's what happened. Mm, mm-mm. So, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to put their pictures back up here. I don't understand. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I got the house. I might just pull the house up and finish talking about it. I hate to hear something about this. And these ain't no, like I said, she said the same thing I said. These ain't these not no older people. These young boys. These young men. These ain't no old women, these ain't no old folks like me out there in the cold. I wouldn't survive. Shoot, I get cold standing out there at work. So anyway, y'all, they said that it's an ongoing investigation. Said that it was an ongoing investigation. and they will receive a medical examiner. Okay, determination of the cause of death. That would be the thing that would drive any additional investigative steps. Now, my thing that no one is charged, y'all. No one is charged. So my thing is this: suppose they do the autopsy. They say the autopsies were conducted on all three men. This is what the FBI said. An autopsy was conducted on all three men Tuesday, and their results are pending. What? Their results are pending. What? Pending? Yeah, come on. It's a key issue that people want clarity on. Include, did these three men actually freeze to death? And y'all got to tell me, how did three young men and in the homeowner didn't freeze? Why was the homeowner allegedly ignoring someone banging on his door? He claimed that they were banging on his door. I thought they was in his house watching the football game. And what evidence did police have to almost immediately rule out? What? Wait a minute, y'all. Let me come back over here with y'all, because they don't upset me. I'm trying to calm down. Lanita, calm down now. Calm down, because you know you don't supposed to get hyper now. You calm down now. So your blood pressure go up. Because I'm just mad, about this situation. Okay, let me see what you said, baby. Hold on. I'm, I need to calm my little hot tail down. Okay, you said that. Okay, so we found out the game. The game was over. Let me see. You said that. So you think the homeowner was against the chief? Now they won. He locked them out in the cold, playing around and things with. They didn't play around. They weren't playing. They weren't playing. I'm gonna tell you what I think. The first thing came to my head, Barry, is what you said. I asked myself, well, the chief must have lost, because I know how it ends. But you have to go back to this. Okay, let's go back to this answer question. They said that why was the homeowner allegedly ignoring someone bamming on his door? They were bamming on the door. So they was inside, and now they bamming on the door. But other people are in the house. Y'all got to remember, other people are in the house. They bamming on the door. What made three dudes get up at the same time and walk out the door? And now they bamming on the door, and the homeowner didn't answer the door. And what evidence did the police have to almost immediately rule out a homicide investigation? How did they rule out that three young men froze to death? How? How did they rule out? How? Something ain't right with this, y'all. Okay, now you got to think. How many times had this happened? Has this happened before? I saw icicles around the house. Did the man have heat? What did they walk into? Was there a robbery? Did the chief lose? What he for the chief? What was going on in how did they get robbed? It's anything. We're not. For them to be bamming on his door. How did the people know they were bamming on the? What were their neighbors doing? I'm nosy. So if I see somebody having company, I can lay in my bed and look at my ring. So naturally, somebody got to have ring camera. Okay. Now Johnson's mother said the man who lived in the house should, at the very least, be investigated, but told News Nation She feel the police aren't doing anything to advance the case. I got a problem with this. I got a problem. Why aren't Kansas City? Is Kansas City chief? Okay, this is the question I want to ask. So, do sound like drugs, regiment. So you saying that regiment? So in other words, uh, why did he open up the door? Even if he drug, why didn't he open up the door? Why he left him out there in the cold? So the mom, one of the mother said, they didn't even investigate the man of the house. She feel the police aren't doing anything. I got a question for y'all. Was the game okay? If the game was the game in Kansas City, or was they watching the game in Kansas City? Not watching the game. Okay, I just decided to have a Super Bowl game, not a Super Bowl, a playoff game, a thing. That's what I did, and I invite y'all over. People died around my house, and I'm not charged for it. I'm not being investigated. Nah, that ain't even see that. That's why I say right here. I live right here. You can't tell me that 3 people died at my house in my backyard and froze to death, and I'm here at my house. Not one time I looked out my door to make sure my guests went back home right. So his brother Jonathan Price said, there are many things that don't add up, and we human, and we know it don't add up. Although Johnson, Harrington, and McGinney had been inseparable, Price said he did not know the person whose house they were found in. I don't like to speculate very much, but these days you have to speculate in this modern world, Price said. But my brother was a smart man, and there's no way that he would just freeze to death. Freezing to death is not a cause for death that I would accept, me either. Harrington mother Jennifer said she furious. Nobody believes this story, but only person believe this story is only person believe this story, y'all, is the police. The only person believe this story is the police. Why? What they say right here? The helicopters. Yeah. Sad, man. I don't like this. I don't like this stuff like this because it's stupid. I mean, you gonna tell me that these 3 grown men live in that house look so pretty, he keeps it up though. So when nobody say nothing. So the family reactions, y'all. Marquez said in an interview with the D3ATH TV that losing her son was the most devastating moment of her life. I was at the, oh yeah, we heard that. She was at work. Okay. My boss told into me and started telling me I need to wear khakis or slacks. She told me it was her new rules, and if I didn't like it, I could leave. So I walked out. Hey, yeah, okay, yeah, that was it. All right, anyway. Real deal, what y'all? I mean, this is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. What is going on, y'all know what? We living in times. There's something going on. This is it. Did Virginia say it sounds like drugs? But if it was drugs, okay, let's say like we're gonna talk about this. Let me move everything out of the way. Okay, let's say this. If it was drugs, okay, if it was drugs, why he ain't open that darn cotton picking door? And they bam them door. Why the neighbors didn't look out the door? Huh? Something ain't right about this, and I don't care what nobody say. Something ain't right about this, y'all. Something ain't right about this. Something ain't right about this. Can't tell me 3 young men died this way. They was out there from January the 7th through the 9th. Where were they cell phone? Did he take their cell phone from them? Cause they didn't call nobody. They didn't call nobody. You know what? We know drugs was involved. Their cars was out there. Then a U-Haul truck came. They got robbed. Somebody got set up. Can't tell the young folk that. You can't tell the modern world that. The modern generation. You can't tell them that. So I'm gonna go back to right here, like you said there. I'm gonna say drugs involved. I'm gonna say that they bet on this game. They won. He lost. He locked them out. Okay, even if they won, what he do? Take their car keys? They got cars. They could have went and sat in their car. This ain't no excuse. They making up excuses for these guys, y'all. I don't know where to go from here. I really don't. I don't. Let me see what else they saying. Let me see. I don't know, boy. I sue the police department. You don't tell me I wouldn't want them. I said, nah, don't do no autopsy on my child. I need to be right there. I need to be right there when y'all do this autopsy. I don't trust y'all. I get my own personal autopsy done. I mean, it's so much went down in that house. But y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. It's too much going on. It's too much going on. Yeah. Let me pull this up for y'all. Let me pull this up. Let me pull this up for y'all. Cause they got a timeline here. Hold on, y'all. Let's pull this up right quick. Let's pull this up. Okay. That's what they said. They said for other people. They said some more people was in there. You said it was other people in the house. That's what it read. They all heard that bam, and they did. That's what it said. Some more people was in there. And you got to remember, U-Haul pulled up. And then, what resentment? Hold on, y'all. Let me pull up what y'all saying. Let's see. And yeah, that's what I was saying. If they had cars, they could have got in the car. That's what they could have got in their car and one more. Y'all human. Y'all men no better than that. Yeah. We got to start letting folks get away with all this killing. Well, I tell you, man, y'all be careful and stop trusting everybody. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, real deal. Let me turn the music up. Turn the music up. See, something suspicious about this here. That's right, but Jimmy, they could have sat in their car. Why didn't go sit in the car? He took their keys from them. I believe them boys got robbed. I believe they got robbed, y'all. Where it go? News Nation timeline. Let's check this out, y'all.
More attention and begging more questions about what happened. The person who owns that house says that his buddies just froze to death. Friends and family say the timeline is just one of the many details not adding up here. Kelsey Kernstein joins us to help break it all down. Kelsey, what's the latest today?
Marky, good morning. So right now we are, of course,
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me make. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see y'all watching. Hold on for a minute. I don't believe y'all watching. Hold on. Hold on for 1 second. I don't think y'all can see it. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I got to make sure y'all can see it first. Yeah, y'all can see it. Hold on for a minute. I'm sorry. Just wanted to make sure.
To help break it all down, Kelsey, what's the latest today? Adrian Markey, good morning. So right now we are, of course, waiting that autopsy and toxicology results. Those, of course, could take weeks. And the key issues that people want clarity on: why did these three men allegedly freeze to death? Why was the homeowner allegedly ignoring people banging on his door? And what evidence did police have to almost immediately rule out a homicide investigation? Now, here's what we know. On Sunday, January 7th, the four friends were at a home outside of Kansas City to watch the Chiefs game. The game kicked off at 3:25 Central Time and ended almost exactly 3 hours later, according to a post on the team's social media. For the next 50 hours or so, loved ones heard nothing. A friend telling News Nation exclusively that, quote, early in the day on Tuesday, January 9th, the homeowner had seen messages from concerned relatives and was aware that at least two of the men had not made it home. Now, according to police, that night, one of the missing men's fiance showed up at the house. She banged on the door, but no one answered. So she broke in through the basement and found one of the men dead on the back porch. She then called police, who found two other men dead in the back.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
Issued a statement.
Hold up. Let's back this thing up. Let's back it up. Let's back it up and figure it out, y'all. Hold up. Let's take it back. We got to take this back. Let's take this back. I got to hear. I'm missing something. Okay. Let's piece this out, y'all. Let's listen to what they saying. Now, I'm about to push some back here.
Not adding up here. Kelsey Kernstein joins us to help break it all down. Kelsey, what's the latest today? Adrian Markey, good morning. So right now we are, of course, waiting for that autopsy and toxicology results. Those, of course, could take weeks. And the key issues that people want clarity on: why did these three men allegedly freeze to death? Why was the homeowner allegedly ignoring people banging on his door? And what evidence did police have to almost immediately rule out a homicide
Okay.
investigation?
Okay. Banging on the door. Why are they banging on the door, y'all? Help me with that. Why are they banging on the door? Who who all was in that house? Why did he lock them out? If they once from Kansas City, where's their keys? Why they didn't, man? Hey man, I'm about to go, man. I'm about to get in my car and go. I mean, why are they banging at the door? He told them, like you said, Barry, he don't play a game with them, don't kick them out and lock them out. Why though? So did he take their keys? Okay, let's keep going.
But here's what we know. On Sunday, January 7th, the four friends were at a home outside of Kansas City.
Okay. The ball game. Okay, they got four friends gathered to watch the NFL football game. They had to trust this man in order to go over this man's house. One of the ladies went over to one of the wives' fiance went over to the house. So they know this dude. Okay, 6:24 p.m. January the 7th. It's cold outside. Okay, it's freezing outside at that time. Okay, PM. Okay, now we got that part.
To watch the Chiefs game. The game kicked off at 3:25 Central Time and ended almost exactly 3 hours later, according to a post on the team's social media. For the next 50 hours or so, loved ones heard nothing.
Okay, at some point Tuesday, he was made aware early in the day messages that he did read that at least two of these men didn't make it home. What? Quote, quote, at some point Tuesday, he was made aware. Oh, dude was made aware at some point Tuesday. Dude was made aware earlier in the day messages that he did not read. That at least so he didn't read his message. What young people don't read a message? That at least two of these men didn't make it home. So two of the men didn't make it home. Hold on, y'all. Let's keep going.
News Nation exclusively that, quote, early in the day on Tuesday, January 9th, the homeowner had seen messages from concerned relatives and was aware that at least two of the men had not made it home. Now, according to police, that night, one of the missing men's fiance showed up at the house. She banged on the door, but no one answered. So she broke in through the basement and found one of the men dead on the back porch. She then called police.
Okay, y'all. They from Kansas City. So the dude who at the house has to be going for Kansas City because they from Kansas City. I hope he was going for his state because Kansas City won. So now it changed my theory on she went to their house, so all of them from Kansas City, I guess. Yeah, that's what it sounded like, all of them from Kansas City. So that means they was going for Kansas City, right? That's what it sounds like. Now I'm changing my mind about the football game now.
Two other men dead in the backyard. And the next morning, police then issued a statement saying they found no obvious signs of foul play, adding that a search warrant wasn't required due to the homeowner's cooperation. Now, 3 days later, on Friday.
What she said? Y'all, look at these healthy young men. Look at these healthy young men. Are they drug dealers? I'm going back to you, Regiment. Do they sell drugs? Okay. There was no obvious sign of foul play observed at or near the crime scene. A search warrant wasn't required either, y'all, due to the homeowner's cooperation. Let me ask y'all something about the homeowner. Does that homeowner work with the police department? Has he retired from the police department? Do he affiliate himself with the police department? Cause they sure did. They didn't do nothing about this.
Now, 3 days later, on Friday, January 12th, the victims were identified as 37-year-old David Harrington, 36-year-old Clayton McKinney, and 38-year-old Ricky Johnson.
Y'all look. Tall, this dude right here look like this dude on that dude right there look like that's not the same one be on TikTok. He look just like this man be dancing all the time. Hold up, let me look at these nice look at these men, y'all. Y'all look at these nice handsome men right here. I ain't trying to let y'all men look at it like that. I'm just saying these some decent men. Wait, let me this one. These some decent men right here. These ain't no. These men right here like some money men. They got business about themselves. These men had some money. These men sound got robbed. I don't care what nobody say, they got robbed. And if they did find drugs in their system, they put them, it's something going on right here. They put them in there. These men right here got to get up and go to work. They shouldn't even went over there. So they had to trust. They had to trust the homeowner. We got to find out where that homeowner worked for, who he worked for, and why he killed them. Why he let them stand out there and bam? Why did they bam on the door? Why they didn't break the gate down to get in their car? They drove. Where he took their keys? What did he rob them? Somebody flipped the script.
From a 6-year-old Clayton McKinney and 38-year-old Ricky Johnson. Harrington's mother told News Nation exclusively that, quote, nobody believes this story. Here's Mal Jackson, a reporter at News Nation's Kansas City station, on his conversations with his sources.
It is sort of interesting because all of the times, police departments are evasive for different reasons. But in this case, in conversation with sources and, on the record and off the record conversations, I think the police department is
That's right.
altered by this case.
Resentment.
I think America is starting to be hurt.
Our news station station, D3ATH, reports that neighbors even saw a U-Haul truck in the driveway of his home, but we do not know why. But again, the homeowner has not been charged, and he is cooperating with police. Now, there is no timeline for the toxicology reports, but according to the DOJ, the average turnaround is more than 30 days. Thank you for watching. Go to News.
Yo, this him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now it's like, who is the homeowner? Why his name ain't not there? These some nice men. These some cool, nice men. They chilling. These men right here, some healthy eating men. These men right here got some money on them, y'all. And why is that U-Haul there? Who plan on moving? Why would the U-Haul there? And then, like you said, Regent, man, we got to look at the homeowner. Who is he? It got to be the homeowner. Don't set these men up, y'all. That's what it seems like. The homeowner. Looking at these men right here, they got set up. These men got set up. I don't care what nobody say. These men got set up, y'all. These men was set up and robbed. And they was playing on they yeah. Okay, so when that girl went over there and bust the window, where was the homeowner? When they were bamming on the door, what was the homeowner? This ain't making sense. This ain't making sense, y'all. They ain't saying who is the home on. Let me look up the home on. They ain't gonna say nothing about that man. Hold on, let's see. Can we find a homeowner, y'all? And it's supposed to be more news out there because this happened. Came down on the It's supposed to be more news on there.
Bizarre story out of Kansas City. 3 guys found dead outside of a friend's home after they'd all gone over to watch a Kansas City Chiefs game with them. And the living friend whose home they'd gone to apparently never contacted the police. Apparently claiming days later that the 3 men identified as 38-year-old Ricky Johnson, 37-year-old David Harrington, 36-year-old
Hey, y'all.
froze to death outside of his home.
Oh, these are 3 guys. So these are 3 guys we looking at, y'all. These look like some nice men. These men right here look like they cool. Can I ask y'all something? The dude house they went over. I ain't being prejudiced or nothing, so don't get the wrong idea. Were they over some black dude's house? Or they was over some white dude's house? I'm just asking. And how old is the dude who owned that house? Those 3 things I need to know. Were they black? Were they white? Were they how old? What to do? Where he work at? What he do? Why they had to go to his house? He must, is he a court worker? It's a lot of questions behind these three men's being over there. They ain't, we haven't seen the homeowner, y'all. They gonna have to have a court day, but they ain't charged nobody. Who is this dude? Live in that house. Who is that dude? The police make it seem like these three dudes are the bad guys. He making it to me. They making look like these the bad guys and the homeowner is the good guy. Hmm.
The autopsy results are currently pending, but as of now, police are saying there are no signs of foul play and are not treating this as a homicide investigation.
Why?
Joining us now, John Pacerno, the attorney for the homeowner. Thanks a lot for coming on the program. Appreciate it. All right, so a lot of people, particularly family members of those who died, have a lot of questions for your client. What does he say happened here? Well, at this time, he doesn't say anything different than what he's told police previously, that he has no knowledge of what happened to those young men after they left his home.
Y'all. Let bad back. Them boy left that dude home. That's what he said. So let me type that down before I forget. So those three dudes left the dude home, left the man house, left the home on the house. See, they ain't tell us that at first. Okay, so they left the home on the house. I'm about to write that down. I'm typing that in so I won't forget. Okay, y'all. We got to work on this after this. This is the homeowner attorney. So he left the home. They left the home on the house. Okay, let's go.
This is from one of his friends, from one of the friends of one of the people who died, who said on Facebook, "Man was inside his home alive while my friends were dead in his yard for Lord knows how long. They were all
Okay, let's look at this, y'all. We gonna get this real deal. Look at this. Oh, see that? He don't lawyer up. I was going to sleep on this and wait to post tomorrow, but I can't. This man, blank blank, and they would not let us see his name, was inside his home alive while my friends were dead in his backyard for Lord knows how long. That's what I'm saying. They was back there from January the 7th through the 9th. They were all hanging out since after the game Sunday. So they still hanging out, y'all. After the game Sunday. He knew people was looking for them. He read messages of people searching for him on Tuesday. My husband banged on his door for 20 minutes. So her husband banged on the door for 20 minutes. My friend banged on his door. So the people were banging on his door. Okay. My friends banged on his door and then busted a window and yelled and announced her presence while she was inside and still nothing from the dude. Then the cops come 10 minutes later and he comes out nonchalant in his boxers. What? So he in there with his boxer on and he ain't open that door for them with an empty wine glass in his hand, y'all. Nothing is adding up. Why he don't hear them people knocking on his door? They, Clay and Ricky need need deserve justice. Wow, y'all. Now we don't got it. We getting it. We getting it. In other words, the boys who dead in the back, who unalive in the backyard, wasn't the one banging on the door. It was them who banging on the door. The little ones banging on the door, and he didn't even answer the door. What in the world was the homeowner doing? And then when they bust the glass, then 20 minutes, the police come. This ain't sounding right. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Hanging out since after the game Sunday. He knew people were looking for them. He read messages of people searching for him on Tuesday. My husband banged on his door for 20 minutes. My friend banged on the door and then busted a window and yelled and announced her presence while she's inside and still nothing from him. Then the cops come 10 minutes later and he comes out nonchalant in his boxers with an empty wine glass in his hand. Nothing is adding up. Dave, Clay, and Ricky need and deserve justice. They didn't deserve this. Your response? Sure. Even if all of those things are true, that doesn't mean you have anything to do with what happened to those young men. Obviously, three men who died all at the same time, and there's no signs of foul play whatsoever from the police. There's nothing to indicate that Jordan had any involvement whatsoever in their deaths. I spoke with the prosecutor this morning. As a matter of fact, the toxicology reports are due in a couple of weeks. We can all speculate as to how they died. But as far as my client being involved, Jordan didn't have anything to do with their deaths. When they left his home after the game, he didn't even really know which door they went out. They were in the backyard. He doesn't use that particular.
Oh, y'all listen now. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Let me back that up. What the attorney said. Y'all, something ain't right now. They left that man's house. They left his house. Oh, now sucker, sucker. Listen to this, y'all.
Left his home after the game. He didn't even really know which door they went out. They were in the backyard. He doesn't use that particular door. He goes out in the front. And so he had no knowledge that they were out there until, Tuesday when he was told that they were out there. And what are the claims from the families that they were trying to contact him and he wouldn't respond and they were going to the house, etc.? Sure, I don't know about whether or not they went to the house or tried to contact him, but he was home sporadically. I know another allegation I've seen floating out there is that he had put the dogs out, that the dogs would went in the backyard, and that's untrue as well. The dogs stay at his dad's house, which his dad lives in a different location, and that's where the dogs were. He had no reason to go in the backyard, as you can see there. We've had recent snowstorms and that kind of thing, so he had absolutely no knowledge that they were out there. They were his friends. They were at his house socializing. If he had found them out there or if they were in danger, he would have called the police and tried to help them. He's a highly educated guy. He's a good guy. He has a full-time job. In no way would he try to harm his buddies.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Real deal. All of them were effed up. They were effed up. Now it making sense to me. Wait a minute now, y'all. Wait a minute now. If the homeowner is go back to me drugs, was drug involved? Why are they okay? He said they left. So I can understand him because sometimes I leave my door when y'all going out the back door, whatever y'all going out the fence. Just make sure you push the fence up. So when they left, some reason they came back. He didn't even hear this man. He's supposed to be well educated, and he didn't hear them knocking on his door. He didn't even hear the family members knocking on the door. Y'all, is he deaf, hard, and hearing? Uh, why did they come back to his house? What was wrong with the car? Why why they still at that? They could have came out the backyard and the dogs weren't even there. I hope the truth come out of this. This some woo-wee. Let me push this back for a minute with this attorney. This who we need to hear, this attorney right here. Let me push it back for a minute, y'all. Let me push it back. I want to hit his attorney.
We can all speculate as to how they died. But as far as my client being involved, Jordan didn't have anything to do with their deaths. When they left his home after the game, he didn't even really know which door they went out. They were in the backyard. He doesn't use that particular door. He was out in the front, and so he had no knowledge that they were out there until Tuesday when he was told that they were out there.
And what are the claims from the families that they were trying to contact him and he wouldn't respond and they were going to the house, etc.?
Sure, I don't know about whether or not they went to the house or tried to contact him, but he was home sporadically. I know another allegation I've seen floating out there is that he would have had to put the dogs out, that the dogs would went in the backyard, and that's untrue as well. The dogs stay at his dad's house, which established a different location, and that's where the dogs were. He had no reason to go in the backyard, as you can see there. We've had recent snowstorms and that kind of thing. So,
What they got to do with it?
no knowledge that they were out there. They were his friends. They were at his house socializing. If he found them out there or if they were in danger, he would have called the police and tried to help them. He's a highly educated guy. He's a good guy. He's a full-time job. In no way would he try to harm his buddies.
And to be really clear, he didn't know that there were 3 dead, frozen friends outside his house.
Correct. No idea. I mean, if you didn't look at your backyard, how would you know that?
All right, John Pasterno, thank you so much for coming on the program. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, Dan.
Let's get back to the panel. Over there, Ashley Banfield and Jess Weber. All right, Ashley, it's cold where they are there.
Y'all go back and watch that. Real deal. Real deal. Some ain't right. Some I don't know now. I got a different outlook on things now, y'all. I got a different outlook on things now, y'all. I'm looking at it differently now. Why they left his house? So what the door do? Lock the door? Lock? Did the door? Wait a minute. Ain't no psychic. Ain't none of, I'm not none of that. I'm just saying that this their buddy. This their buddy, okay? Did these men get robbed over his house? He sound like, is he, okay, I don't care who well educated, but was he a drunk? What he drunk? Why he ain't hear them knocking on the door? He heard them beating on the door, y'all. Knocking all on the door. Is he a drug addict? What is it? Why is it? What is it about this dude? I don't want to speculate that hard on him because okay, it's just like if somebody leave your house. If somebody left your house, you tell me that them men been gone 2 and 3 days? You got dead bodies in your backyard? Okay, after the game, let me get a man look at it. After the football game, you gonna tell me that. After the football game, you gonna tell me that they left out, they went in the back, they went out the door through the back door. Okay. They left that man's house. What made them come? That's what he's saying. I don't believe nothing he's saying either. They left his house. Okay. Okay, y'all. I'm trying to think in my head. I'm putting. Oh, I got it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got my head itching. Why they leave the man's house and turn around and came back? Why the U-Haul over the man? What the U-Haul doing over there? Where the ring cameras at? Pull out the ring cameras. Pull out the ring cameras because something went on there. And then he didn't hear them people knocking on their door. And then once they get the bang, he called the police. He don't call the police while he's sitting there and telling them, waiting till the folks breaking in the house. And then the police show up 20 minutes and asking them what's going on. So while they were knocking on your door looking for their little one, why you ain't come to the door? What's up with this dude? What's up with dude, y'all? What's up with dude? He ain't come to the door. Something going on. What do he look like? Why is 3 men dead? All right, let me put on my psychic thinking. And put on my psychic thinking. It's a football game. People know where to do that, so dude must be kind of. They need to tell us a little bit about the dude. Okay, dude got a house. He invited them over to the football game. That's his friends. That's their friends. He worked. He well educated. I don't know what they got to do with it, but he well educated. He's supposed to have common sense, but he might not have common sense. Dudes left. So what dudes did? Is the home on a death? Is he hard of hearing? Was he drunk? He in his house, so he can be knocked out. I ain't taking up for him. I'm just trying to put it together. When they left, he was effed up after the game. Cause at the game, man, we be hyped up watching the game, feeling good. When they left, why did they come back? It's not where I'm not getting that. If they go, why all of them go out there in the backyard anyway? See, it's just something right. He left. He was a nice guy. He left the dogs over to his. See, if he had a dog, would have been barking. The dog would have attacked them. The dog would have went out there in the backyard. The neighbor would have woke up the neighbors and everything. So his dog was over to his mama's, over his dad's house. Why is the U-Haul in the driveway? Could it be somebody who came to visit? I look out my back door all the time because I have to let my dogs out. That man got dogs, y'all. You tell me that them folks back there on the 7th, 8th, 9th, and your dogs go out there in their backyard? So after the next day, after the playoff, why I know you let them dogs out there to use that bathroom. When my dog go out there, I be looking and seeing what they sniffing, where they at, where they doing, what they doing back there. Seeing they trying to get out the little gate or what. I mean, I'm looking. So the dogs had to see them mans in the backyard. I wondered, did the U-Haul bring the guys over there and put them in the backyard? Did they take them boys somewhere, y'all, and rob them boys? And then brought them back there and put them, but they said 2 of them was in the backyard. Where the other one was? They said 2 was in the backyard. What were the other guys? Y'all, we got to think like that. We got to think. This is a thinking process. For them to say it wasn't a homicide. You got 3 dead men and you gonna say it's not a homicide? It seemed like Somebody brought them back, y'all. Well, how would they die though? Investigators, y'all need to get on y'all job. I ain't about to do all this. I ain't about to think real deal. They're hard right here. Cause this here's some mess. This some else here. I know ain't no two men been in that backyard like that without that man knowing that somebody was in his backyard. He can tell anybody anything, but he can't tell me that. He can't tell me that where the other? They said two. Where the other one? You got 3 dead men, can't even talk and tell what happened. That ain't gonna happen like that, y'all. So what else your Ring camera caught? And we don't know nothing else, and here it is, January the 20th. And it's no more news. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I gotta go. I need to drink some more lemonade. I love y'all. Be safe out there. Stop trusting everybody, okay? If you want a Super Bowl game, have it at your house. Do stuff where you're gonna be safe. Y'all need to start being safe, because right now, we live in time. What goes around coming around. This stuff ain't new what y'all doing. Y'all think it's new. It ain't new. It's old stuff. So listen to your older people. Golly. Child. I'm out, y'all. I love y'all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and thanks for sharing your reaction. And that's what we got to do. We got to think together, because if they left that man's house, this tripping me out, because they left his house. If they left his house, why they didn't go home? Why did they go home? And why is the U-Haul over there? Who broke in the man's house? The man didn't even hear them breaking in the house. It's something about dude, y'all. It's something about the homeowner. It's something about the homeowner. Was it a setup? He ain't even hear them breaking in his house. He ain't even hear them knocking on the door. Something ain't right, y'all. Y'all say what you got to put over here in the chat, okay? I'm out of here, y'all. Yeah. Yeah.